The real estate market is always changing. So how does what's going on in today's market really impact some of your plans around your real estate? Today, I'm actually going to end this video. I'm going to share with you some of my observations, hopefully shed some light on the market trends and sort of the cause and effects, how it sort of is impacting people that I'm seeing out there in the marketplace that I'm helping. And I hope to share what I do share with you is some information that'll bring a little bit more light on your situation and help you make a little bit more informed decision. So what I'm seeing out there is people are really challenged in today's market in a couple profound ways. Buying is tougher. More recently, there's been a huge reduction in affordability. And we've had this chronic low inventory for it seems like decades. But then when you pile on these extreme rate hikes that went from like in January 2022 to around 3%, 6-7 months later, it jumped over 6%. So that's the difference between 3 and let's say 6.8 in just 6 months. That drove down affordability crazily. For instance, like in a $800,000 mortgage that was back in January was around close to $4,000 a month. 6-7 months later, it went up to $5,800. It's a difference around $1,900 a month. That difference in payment represented about $370,000 in buying power that buyers lost from the January to June. That's how much they had to go start shopping for houses, that much less just to keep the same payment. That's, just an ugly impact on what's going on with the buyer's ability to buy homes and afford mortgages. Did we see a reduction in prices though because of that? Not so much. So we're going to actually, a little bit later on, we're going to look at some graphs. I'm going to show you some trends so you can get an idea of what's going on with affordability and why that's being driven down. So, and if you're looking for a larger home or more space, or possibly going smaller, which I call sort of right sizing to make life a bit easier and manageable, there's a whole other set of challenges to navigate through that and decide, is it worth giving up your 2 to 3% mortgage for a higher mortgage if you need it, if you're not paying cash? And if you're considering selling in this market, and as always, you have to ask yourself, how do you create the most buyer attention, based on your home, and ultimately, how do you get the top dollar in the market that we're experiencing today?